Have you ever felt like your life suddenly turned upside down with no explanation at all? Maybe your health took a nosedive, or your closest relationships started falling apart out of nowhere. What if I told you it might not be bad luck, but someone using dark energy against you? As someone who's helped many reclaim their peace from signs of witchcraft attack, I've seen how these unseen forces can disrupt our lives. Today, I'll share 4 clear signs that someone might be using witchcraft to target you, and simple steps to protect yourself. Let's dive into this journey and uncover the first sign that could be hiding in plain sight. What if your bad luck isn't random, but a carefully planned attack? That's the first sign of a witchcraft attack, and it's something I've witnessed too many times to ignore. When life starts throwing problems at you that don't make sense, problems that hit the same areas over and over, it's time to pay attention. These aren't just regular bad days, they're unexplainable patterns that seem to target your happiness, like someone's pulling the strings behind the scenes. I think of my friend Anna, who was always the healthiest person I knew, full of energy and rarely sick. But a few years ago, after receiving a strange gift from a co-worker she barely knew, she started getting sick every week. It wasn't just her health. Her business deals began falling through for the oddest reasons, and her usually happy marriage turned into constant arguments, all within a month. For us as seniors, these signs of witchcraft attack seniors can feel especially unsettling, because we've worked so hard to build stability in our lives, our health, our work, our families. These patterns often strike areas that were going well, making them feel orchestrated, like someone's trying to sabotage your life on purpose. I've seen this pattern in so many lives, and it always feels like a punch to the gut when you realize it's not just a coincidence. The lesson here is simple. Don't brush off these patterns as mere bad luck, because they could be a warning sign of something deeper. Start a journal. Write down when things go wrong, who you were with and what you were about to achieve. Maybe a new job or a family milestone. You might see a connection that helps you protect from witchcraft energy before it does more harm. These patterns can shake your life to its core. But there's another sign that hits even closer to home, affecting your body and mind in unexpected ways. Ever felt so tired that no amount of rest helps? Like something's draining your energy right out of you? That's the second sign someone might be using witchcraft against you. And it's one of the most unsettling experiences I've come across in my years of helping people through spiritual challenges. You might wake up feeling exhausted, even after a full night's sleep, or feel waves of sadness that come out of nowhere. These aren't normal health issues. They don't show up on medical tests, and no medicine seems to touch them. I remember a client named John, a vibrant man in his 60s who used to be full of laughter and energy. But a few months ago, he started feeling so drained that he couldn't get through the day without crashing by noon. He'd have vivid nightmares about shadowy figures standing over his bed, and when he went to his doctor, every test came back normal. No thyroid issues, nothing. For us as seniors, these signs of witchcraft attack seniors can notice often target our energy, because we've worked so hard to find peace in our lives. I felt chills hearing John's story. It reminded me how our bodies often know before our minds do, sending us signals that something's wrong. These symptoms, like unexplained fatigue, sudden anxiety, or even a creative block, feel like they're coming from outside you, not within. The lesson here is to trust your body when it feels off. It's your first line of defense against these unseen forces. Write down when these feelings hit, especially if they get worse after seeing someone specific, and try a short meditation to recharge your spirit. Just 5 minutes of deep breathing while picturing a warm light surrounding you. It's a simple way to start protecting yourself. These symptoms can be unsettling, but the next sign might be hiding right in your own space, waiting for you to notice. Fan 2, 3, GM Chin Tiep Theo, plus payoff, 902. What if the strange object in your home isn't just clutter, but a tool of dark energy? That's the third sign of a witchcraft attack, and it's one that can catch you off guard, especially if you're not looking for it. Sometimes, people using witchcraft will place objects in your home to anchor negative energy. Things like a small bundle of herbs tied with a red string, coins arranged in odd patterns, or even a family photo turned upside down for no reason. These witchcraft signs in home are often hidden in places you frequent, like under your bed or near your front door. I once helped a client named Susan, who kept feeling uneasy in her bedroom every night, like something was off. One day, while cleaning, she found a tiny jar with hair inside it tucked under her mattress. She hadn't put it there, and removing it brought her such relief. For us as seniors, our homes are our sanctuaries, places where we've built memories over the years. So noticing these witchcraft signs in home can feel like a violation of our safe space. It's eerie how innocent these items can look, a little pouch, a coin, but they can carry such heavy energy. The lesson here is to trust your gut if something feels off in your space. If you find something odd, don't touch it with bare hands. Use gloves. Remove it carefully and cleanse your space by burning sage or sprinkling salt at your doorways to clear out any lingering energy. It's a simple step to protect from witchcraft energy, and it can make a big difference in how your home feels. Finding these objects can be a shock, but the next sign strikes at your closest connections, where it hurts the most. Have your closest friends or family suddenly turned against you for no reason. That's the fourth sign. Someone might be using witchcraft to disrupt your life, and it's one of the most painful to experience because it hits at the heart of what matters most. Our relationships, your bonds, those connections you've built over years can suddenly turn cold with no explanation that makes sense. I've seen this happen with a dear friend named Mary, who was heartbroken when her best friend of 20 years started avoiding her out of the blue. They'd always been so close, sharing secrets over coffee, but after Mary got a big promotion at work, her friend started canceling plans and even spreading rumors. For us as seniors, these changes in relationships can be devastating because we cherish the people who've been with us through life's ups and downs. It's as if someone planted seeds of doubt or jealousy, turning your loved ones against you overnight, creating misunderstandings that multiply, like missed messages or arguments over nothing. The isolation that follows can make you feel vulnerable, which is exactly what these attacks aim for, pulling you away from your support system. The lesson here is to protect your relationships. They're precious and worth fighting for. If someone's behavior changes suddenly, talk to them in person, not over the phone or text, because face-to-face connection is harder for negative energy to interfere with. Stay calm. Don't let the divide deepen, and remind yourself their actions might not be their own. These shifts can leave you feeling alone, but your intuition might already be warning you about what's really going on. What if your gut feeling is trying to protect you from something you can't see? That's the final sign of a witchcraft attack, and it's one of the most powerful, intuitive alerts and spiritual disturbances that act like an inner alarm system. You might feel like you're being watched, even when you're alone in your own home, or get goosebumps in places that used to feel safe, like your bedroom. I felt this myself. Years ago, I kept feeling a chill down my spine every time I walked into my kitchen, a place I'd always loved. It wasn't until I found a strange coin hidden behind my stove that I realized my intuition was trying to tell me something. For us as seniors, these signs can be subtle but strong, especially if you've always trusted your instincts. You might also notice changes in your spiritual practices. Maybe your prayers feel blocked, or you can't focus during meditation because of intrusive thoughts. Dreams can turn dark too, with recurring nightmares that leave you unsettled. The lesson here is to trust your intuition. It's a gift trying to keep you safe. Write down these feelings, note when they happen, and carry a protective stone like obsidian to ground your energy. You can also try a simple meditation to reconnect with your inner peace, picturing a warm light surrounding you for just 5 minutes a day. Now that we've uncovered these signs, let's see how you can take back your power and find peace again. These 4 signs, unexplainable patterns, strange symptoms, hidden objects, and intuitive alerts, are your guide to recognizing a witchcraft attack that might be disrupting your life. They're not random. They're signals to protect from witchcraft energy seniors like us can face, helping us safeguard our peace. Start by journaling these signs, cleansing your space with sage, and trusting your gut. It's all about taking back control. Have you noticed these signs of witchcraft attack seniors in your life? Share your story in the comments like this video and subscribe to Ageless Philosophies for more protective wisdom. Here's to reclaiming your peace at any age.